Launching a Estes factory-made model rocket, but with a homemade rocket motor right here. The Estes factory motors are about 2 3/4 inch in length. This one, as you can see, is just a wee little bitty bit bigger. I'd like to thank everyone in Amateur Pyro who's helped me with the questions that I've had, especially Shark Whisperer with the questions, and I've asked a few questions, gotten a lot of good information to help me with completing this model rocket motor. This is the first one I've actually attempted to make as a complete unit. It has the fuel, the delay, and the ejection charge. I haven't done one of these. I should have done static testing of this stuff. I'm kind of excited, and I bought 2 more of these models just in case this one goes bye-bye. Now, I've got an altimeter too sitting on here. Of course, the sun's not going to cooperate there. I've got some homemade wadding. My son's leg is sitting on. Go ahead, put your leg back down, please. Put your leg back down. Put your leg back down. Put your leg back on it. That's what I mean.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah. We'll get it.
1 second.
Just grab it. Thank you. All right, thanks. Okay, anyway. All right, so we're going to use that. And over here I have my Fancy Pants Amazon Special remote activator with a 12-volt battery. This is not for model rocketry. This is just a radio remote relay. There's 2 of them in there. And then I ran leads. I've got 2 ground leads with alligator clips. And then I have 2 different colored leads. I've got a green and a yellow to indicate 1 and 2. So I could use this for 2 different models to launch if I just wanted to set 2 up and then stand back and fire them. Whatever. Plain store-bought Estes launcher, only that the aluminum rod has been replaced with a brass rod because that aluminum piece of junk bent early on. And then you can see we've got, the wind is blowing from my back, and that is downrange right there. You may or may not be able to tell in the video that the rod is leaned a little bit over to the right, and that's leaning into the wind. We're quite a distance away from anyone else. That's the closest neighbor's house, and the wind isn't blowing that way. They're not going to... Anyway, we've got some cattle over here. Yeah, that's right. And unfortunately, the guy that owns that property on the other side of that fence over there is a major league asshole, so the wind's blowing it away from his place. We won't have to recover it. I'm going to stop the video for a minute, and I'm going to have to go over there and load the stuff into the rocket. The altimeter has to be turned on, of course, before I put it in there. The battery runs out apparently very quickly on those things, so it has to be on. I didn't want it sitting on the whole time that I was shooting this. Anyway, I'll stop here. Just because I realize some people might think that I'm gaming the system here, I wanted to show that this motor actually does fit inside this. Hartford, would you please put your hand on that? Right there, just grab that, please. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to press down, so you're going to have to hold up. There we go. Oh, have I got the right end? No, I've got it backwards. It doesn't work like that very well. Okay, and there. Oh, okay, there we go. So there's the long motor now. It's going to go all the way in there. That is a custom-made motor mount. There you are. Go ahead and set it down, please. Thank you. Here I have a reloaded Estes igniter. It didn't burn the wire, so I just put some Pyrogen on it. I'm going to stick that in there. Hopefully that's going to get it. I've got 2 other homemade igniters, that completely homemade igniters. That's going to be the little speck right there, and that little speck right there, just in case this goes sideways. Here, Hartford, hold the camera. Careful, don't get your hands in front of it. Thank you. All right, we're going to put this on. We're going to hope and pray that this works. So just kind of, focus up here. I know the sun's going to kind of blur that out. It's going to make it really hard to see anything.
Hello.
Yes. Okay, well, there it is. All right.
Okay.
So we're going to go hang this. Follow along.
Okay.
Over here. Okay, you might step back just in case something goes sideways. There it is. Now I'm going to get your foot off the wire, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch out. Okay. Let's put it out here. I'm just going to connect the ground wire. This. And of course that cheap piece of crap. Okay, there's that part. I'm going to bring the hot wire over here. I'm going to keep my face away from this. Although the button should be clicked at this moment. Okay, stay back from this just in case. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's get back over here. Everything should be connected up at this point. Okay, I'm going to grab the remote. Don't grab the remote. You can press the button in a minute. Okay, let me have that. Thank you. We're going to go back over here a little ways just in case this thing goes sideways. Plus, of course, it'll be a lot more fun to watch it, you know, from a distance. Okay, I think we're plenty good here. Okay, don't press any buttons yet, okay? Just like a firearm. Keep your fingers off the stuff, okay? Yeah, okay, hi, yes, okay. Ready? Watch it. It's gonna be button A. Press it whenever you're ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Holy crap, it worked! Oh my goodness, it shot the chute! Ha 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 ha!
And it spirals to the ground.
And it deployed everything, bloody worked!
And it looks like it's separating.
No, it's working fantastic. I can't tell if it's in the viewfinder or not, or if it's on the camera. Let's see. I'm trying to find it now. Oh, it's blowing way down range.
Yep.
Oh, come on. I can't find it. I don't know. I may not have it on the camera. I can't tell.
Let me have it.
No, like you're going to do any better than I do.
I'll try.
Yes, I know, but I got this. Okay, it's almost down. Oh my goodness, it bloody worked! Yes, way past over in the next field. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna stop this and we're gonna go drive over there.
Found it?
Okay, so here it is. This was all the way over in the next pasture. Each one of these pastures is about 25 acres, rectangular, but I couldn't tell you how wide they are. They're a couple of 300 yards, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, it drifted a good long ways. We have a pretty stiff breeze. What's interesting here, now I'm gonna take this over and I'll check the altimeter back over there where the launch stuff is when I drive back over. What's really cool to me is that it didn't blow up. It didn't actually rupture the rocket tubing. It actually deployed the parachute like it was supposed to. I wasn't entirely sure how much ejection charge to use. I wasn't sure if I might underdo it and not pop, or overdo it and it
Explode.
yeah, explode, shred the rocket. So this is actually really awesome that it worked. I'm gonna I guess I'll just do this real quick. Hey, Hartford, hold this, please.
Yeah.
Grab that body. Hold that. Go ahead and take this. Oh, come on now. Come on. Let me get up. Twist it a little bit. Oh. Okay, well, that motor is now apparently permanently affixed into the rocket. I'm not sure what the deal is. I was hoping I could just pull it out real quick. All right, we'll go back over there and fire up the altimeter and see what the altitude and other information was about the flight. Now we're back over here at the launch location. There's still the launch stuff on the ground. I gave this a twist real quick. It was actually able to come out. Hartford, hold the rocket body, please. Hold it a little bit farther back up here, towards the end. Thanks. All right, there we go. Still toasty warm. I'll turn this so maybe the sunlight will help. That hopefully you can see. Nozzle held up really well. Doesn't seem to have eroded at all. That was, and I wrote on the side here so I wouldn't have to worry about it, 20 grams of fuel black powder. 5-second delay was anticipated. I don't think 5 seconds actually happened. I think my delay didn't last that long. And I was using a 1/4 teaspoon, which weighed out to about 1 gram of 20 to 30 mesh black powder for the ejection charge. So there we are. And that's actually just some cheap special kitty in their kind of a dingy colored, not the red box, but more green and gray colored. It's smaller granules is what it is. And I put a little graphite on it to help it supposedly let go of the mandrel a little bit easier. I can't say if it did or didn't. Really worked well. I've got a more complicated why am I in the shadows? Oh, that's why. Got a more complicated nozzle mix that works fine on a De La Val style, but I don't know if we really need that in black powder. Anyway, that's cheap kitty litter, and it actually worked pretty well. Wish the sunlight would work with it a little better. Anyway, maybe turn that down like that. That'll work. Okay, now let's see if we can get the altimeter to tell us what it did. Turn that like that. Maybe we can get it to, there. You can kind of read that. Let's see. Battery's 100%. Yeah. Come on. That's flight 1. Gotta go into the flight history apparently. Oh, not menu. God, Friday. Let's see, come on. Let's see, menu, launch. Come on. History. Let's do history. Flight 0. Maybe that's what it was already gonna do anyway. Let's get that now closer. This is flight 0. This is like its built-in